Soy un pato.
I'm a duck. I'm a duck. Quack, 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 quack. I'm a duck. What?
I'm a duck, quack, 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 quack. Oh yeah, I'm a duck, duck.
DuckTales, woo! Every day that I've been making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do that, and good DuckTales. Ducks, here come the mighty ducks, burning up the ice. Just try to stop the mighty ducks, and you're gonna pay the price. Here come the mighty ducks, fighting for the gold. Let's hear it for the mighty ducks. Time to rock and roll.
Yes, sir. It's Dirty Red, the boxing head. I'm coming back at you with another one, y'all. So, look, we're gonna make this short. We're gonna make this sweet. We're gonna make it simple. Your favorite fighter at 135 is a duck. Yes, your favorite fighter at 135 is a duck. You know, I don't care if it's your favorite fighter is Shakur Stevenson. I don't care if it's Frank Martin. I don't care if it's Esau Cruz. I don't care if it's Tank Davis. Your favorite fighter at 135 is a duck. Let me tell you why. Boom, Esau Cruz. You know, the WBC ordered him to fight Shakur Stevenson. Money issue, quote unquote. Fight didn't happen. You know, and that was on Esau Cruz. They said it wasn't enough money. You know, they didn't get a deal done. Esau Cruz ducked Shakur Stevenson. Boom. We're gonna fast forward. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. You know, there wasn't an official contract that got sent. Okay, cool. But, you know, there was a quote-unquote offer or some talks. But, you know, Shakur Stevenson turned that down. So it really wasn't no reason to send his ass an offer if he already, you know, turning the offer, quote-unquote, you know, the word of mouth offer down. You know, I'm not sure if he got a term sheet and turned the term sheet down. But regardless of the fact, you know, he said, hey, I know my worth, quote unquote, even though you're going to be fighting a weaker version of Devin Haney, because we already know Devin Haney is draining himself to make 135. But, you know, and you can fight for undisputed. So, you know, Shakur duck. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Shakur duck Devin.
You ain't hit the subscribe button, slap yourself.
Yeah, you know, that kind of
Need to be slapped.
Yeah.
Slap yourself.
Mr. Tina.
Slap yourself 3 times.
You heard Nick try to do it.
Oh,
Try to do it.
you slap him like this.
Okay. When Errol and Terrence is going back and forth, everybody saying, who made this fight happen? Errol was told, let's just go somewhere else. Errol said, no, this is who he wanted. I'm going to give it to him, make the fight happen. You have to be forced. Is that what happened to Errol? You got to force these guys to make these fights. Okay, so because they know how.
Duck, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Shakur duck Devin. Now, here comes Frank Martin. Frank Martin enters the check. We had a purse bid set for September 5th. September 5th comes up. Next thing you know, nope. We got everything ironed out. We got guys to agree to the contract. We got to fight. Okay, cool. Up, next thing you know, Frank Martin pulls out like, nope. You know, something ain't right. The money ain't right. Something ain't right. Twitter starts going in on Frank Martin. Frank Martin said, I ain't duck shit. Shakur Stevenson said that Frank Martin want 50-50. Frank Martin said he didn't want 50-50. Man, look, Frank Martin, you duck. You know, the only way you can justify this is to get a fight with Tank Davis.
You're right. At some capacity, he did not earn the right to pick his fights, but that man who put his arm around him validated him, and he got there.
So when he so do you think he'll start fighting some good guys? Or?
He gonna Tank is Tank, man. He gonna fight whoever they put in front of him.
That's not
let me make this
How
clear.
they don't answer? Yeah, I got you.
How?
I got you.
Let me make this clear.
Okay.
Let me make this clear.
Elaborate, because that was crazy.
If you fight Tank Davis next, it'll be like, okay, we get it. We understand. You fight Tank Davis, pay-per-view star, quote unquote, blah, 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 woo-doo woo, sell out arenas, you know, the money man of the division. All right, we get it. Now, on the other end, Frank Martin, he ducked Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson was happy about it because they did not sit down and negotiate some type of offer that this man would accept. You see what I'm saying? Andre Ward said this a long time ago, is when two fighters really want to fight each other, they sit down, iron out a deal, and they make a fight happen. Point blank, period.
So if the promoter is not the boss, but the promoter is the one that goes out there and makes it happen, right? But you guys are the one that gives it the okay, yes or no?
Yeah.
My thing is like, why the fighter? I'm like, yo, I want to fight this dude. He's good. He's on my level. Let's fight him. We'll make more money.
It depends on the fighter. It depends on how intelligent the fighter is. Depends on what that fighter wants out of his career and all those kinds of things. Okay. And I don't want.
Why didn't Shakur sit down long enough for Frank Martin at the table to figure out, hey, what can I do to get this guy in the ring with me? Because I want this guy's resume. I want this guy's name on my resume. I want to deliver this guy's head back to the village. You know, that type shit. But nah, Shakur Stevenson, seemed like they just, he can hide behind the fact that people want a little bit more money to fight him. And he's like, yeah, they ducking. You know what I'm saying? So to me, he's just excited about the fact that, people are not going to take whatever they're supposed to take. And he's not adamant enough about getting these guys in the ring with him, ironing out a deal. So, for me, Frank Martin scared of Shakur and Shakur glad about it. That's how I look at it. It is what it is, bro. I ain't pulling no punches with these little guys, with these lightweights, bro. Now Tank Davis, he just ducking any and everybody that looks like a threat. You know what I mean? His quote-unquote handlers won't let him go anywhere near anybody.
The guys are.
Tank is Tank, man. He gonna fight whoever they put in front of him.
That's not an answer.
Let me make this
How
clear.
they don't answer?
Yep, anybody that looks like a threat. No, Tank Davis handlers won't let him fight anybody that looks like a real threat. Even when it came down to him fighting Ryan Garcia, everybody who watches boxing with a detailed eye and try to understand, and they really know boxing, they knew that Ryan Garcia was no match for Tank Davis. They knew that Tank Davis was a better overall fighter, point blank, period. And even that still, they had to fight at a catch weight, and it was a rehydration clause on top of it. You made a guy who you're better than. You said, and then he pointed out all his flaws in a press conference that was doing, leading up to the fight. He pointed out everything, talking about he ain't got no footwork, no defense, no this, no that, blah, blah, blah. But you still made this.
Fix his fundamentals. This guy don't have no fundamental at all. All he's relying on is a weak ass hook. That's it. That's all he relying on is a hook. That's all. That's all he relying on is a hook. No defense, no nothing, no footwork, no head movement. He don't have no head movement, no nothing. He don't have nothing. Talking about man, get him out of here.
Blah, blah. But you still made this guy who's lacking all of these skills, go up under a rehydration clause. That should let you know everything you need to know, is that they're trying their best not to lose to anybody, not to take any risk, not to be in any type of real danger. That should let you know, because I guess the way they see it is like, look, this guy was better than him, but he does have speed, he does have power. If he messes around, hit Tank upside the head with one of them left hooks, it could be a fluke win and make us look real bad, and it can mess up our bag, our money, our bottom line, our dollar bill, y'all. So, and that's what it was, that's what it is, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is, that's what it is. That's what it is with Tank, bro. So, after seeing that, do I expect Tank to fight any real threat when you make Ryan Garcia, go through a rehydration clause? No. Like I said, the only way Frank Martin can get the duck jacket off his back is if he fight Tank Davis next. Do I expect Tank Davis to get in the ring with Frank Martin? No. Tank versus Frank? No. I don't expect that shit to happen. Not at all, bro. So Tank Davis, by default, he's a Duck, you know. 135 is the land of the mighty Ducks. Point blank, period, man. When we see these guys fight each other, we might not see these guys fight each other till they get to 140. You know, we might see some of the fights, and the rest of it we might not see it till they get to welterweight. Because these guys are, you know, they're trying to project and look down the line to see, okay, well, if I don't fight them now, if I wait, we build up our profile, we can make more money. That's what's going on. They're trying to build these fights up to the point where they're big money fights, to the point where they're pay-per-view fights and people want to buy them, you know. Will they be successful? I don't know. I hope so, you know. However we can get the fights, I want to see the fights, you know. Point blank period. You know, I really want them right now. I really want to see the fights right now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, look like we ain't seeing no fight right now, you know. Not for no. Looks like we're gonna get Edwin De Los Santos. He knocked out Venezuela. He's not as good as Shakur Stevenson, but he is a dangerous fighter because he does have heavy ass hands. He has punching power. He can hurt you, you know. But as far as his overall skills, he looks a little slow. His footwork looks a little off. His head kind of stays on the line a little much, but he moves it a little bit. You know, he's okay. He's not a bad fighter, but you know, he does have those heavy ass hands. You know, so his defense looks a little. I mean, he ain't as good as Shakur, but he can punch hella hard. You know what I mean? You know, and then we got the 140 division, the super lightweight division, which we're seeing something. We're seeing a few things move and a few things shake in that division a little bit. Looks like we got Regis Prograis and Devin Haney. They're from the lock horns, you know. So we're seeing some things in that division shake up. We're seeing Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. You know, to me, Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez are the two top guys, for me, you know, because those are the guys who fought the challenges. To me, those are the guys who fought the challenges, you know. Devin Haney became undisputed, you know, and then turned around, fought Lomachenko, close fight, people thought he lost. So by him going all the way to Australia, not once, but twice, to beat ferocious Cambosa's Killer Cam, you know, not once but twice, you know, going overseas, capturing undisputed, coming back home, defending it against Vasyl Lomachenko, you know, I put him up there, you know, out of these lightweights. Teofimo Lopez knocking out Richard Comey, turning around and beating Teofimo Lopez, you know, losing to George Kemp, or not beating Teofimo Lopez, beating my guy Vasyl Lomachenko, then turning around and losing to Killer Cam, you know, ferocious Cambosa's, losing to that guy, but turning around and beating Josh Taylor at 140, you know, moving and shaking, you know what I'm saying, not an undisputed, but a unified champion at 135 and a champion at 140 pounds, super lightweight. So to me, those are the guys, you know. But you know, hey man, we'll see how everything plays out with these lightweights, you know, with these duck weights, you know. Everybody's ducking each other. It is what it is, and I ain't got, you know, it is what it is, bro. This point blank period, bro. If you know, and the thing about it is, I'm a fan of all of these guys, you know. Every guy name that I mentioned in this video, I'm actually a fan of every last one of them. But I want to see them fight each other, and we're not getting there right now. And my thing is, everybody is ducking everybody. 135 pounds, the lightweight division is the land of the mighty Ducks. Quack, quack. Hey, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Whoop, whoop, dirty red. I am out of here.